everyone, this video today is going to show you how to add documents and pictures into RM. As you can see, I've already went into my job and I have already selected my document and pick tab. And I'm going to come straight down to the bottom of this page and I'm going to pick up new document. Once I pick up new document, it's going to reveal to me some more fields that I need to fill in. I can add them one at a time here if I choose to do so, or it may be that I have 2 or 3 that I need to add at one time into the specific folder that they have a title that's similar and their description is similar as well. So here I'm going to come in and I'm going to pick up a couple of photos that I want to put in. So here I'm just going to put in here basement contents, and the description on this is going to be basement contents, and I'm going to say damage, and this is going to be water. And then I'm going to pick up my file folder. So I'm going to hit my drop down and I'm going to pick up my file folder, and I'm just going to come in here to my photos file, and then I'm going to determine, do I need to have this seen by the job, the client, possibly the company, the adjuster, maybe the property management company, through their portals. I would check which one that I needed to have. If you're not for sure, if you are using portals, please see your administrator. They'll be more than happy to assist you with this. Do I want it to show in Intuitive Inspections? Again, this is something that you would need to talk with your administrator about if you're using that particular application. Once I have my decision made on what needs to be checkmarked at this time, I'm going to select my files. I'm going to tap on Select Files, and it's going to bring me into my device so that I can now go into the folder where my pictures are at. I'm going to pick up my fire photo because this happens to be a fire, and my contents in the basement have been wet. So I'm just simply going to hold down my Control key, and I'm going to select which ones I want to pick up, and then I'm going to hit my open. As you can see, it applied it to this particular screen. Now they're not going up yet. I have to come in and I hit upload. It may be that one of these, I didn't want that one. I can get rid of it. And I can again come back to select file if I need to and bring another one in. Maybe I picked up the wrong one. Once I have everything in place, I'm going to tap upload, and as you can see, it's going to process for me. Depending upon the size of those photo files or those document files and the speed of your connection on the device that you're using for this import is going to determine how fast they process. Keep that in mind. If they're very large files and low connection speed, you could be here for a couple of minutes waiting for them to load. Once they have loaded, it's going to automatically give you a pop-up in the lower right hand corner letting you know that the files have been uploaded. You can see now I have an arrow next to this photo folder that's indicating that there's something in here. If I tap on it, it's going to drop down and it's going to reveal to me what's in that folder, and I'm also going to get a preview, little snapshot preview of what that is. If I tap on a selected item over here on the left and I just wait, it's going to populate it here in my view screen for me so that I'm going to be able to see it in this screen. Keep in mind that it does take a couple of seconds for it to load into the screen the first time, but then after that it loads really quickly. And here we have our contents. If I want to see this in even another view, maybe I need to see this as on another screen, maybe another tab, I tap on the little snapshot and it brings me into yet a larger view of that particular photo. If I want to, I just simply come back in here and it's like I can add more if I need to. Now let's add in a document. To add in a document, again, just like I did with my photos, I'm going to come down to the bottom and I'm going to hit New Document. And I'm going to follow the same instructions on getting that document in, pulling it into the correct folder. Now, if I want to create a master document to fall into my master document folder, I come down and I tap on New Master. And here it's going to reveal to me what do I have as master documents in my RM. If you don't see anything in this pull down and you like to have master documents, please see your administrator, and if they don't know, they would definitely get in contact with your trainer. To add one in, I'm just simply going to tap on which one I want and then hit my save button, and it automatically goes into my master document folder. This master document folder is always going to be there for you. Even if you don't see any other folders when you go into that job, that master document folder is going to be there for you. Now let's go and look at how we are going to add multiples. It may be that this is an extremely large job and you have 50 to 100 photos that you want to just get off of your camera, you want to get off of your device. You can do that through Add Multiple. Simply by tapping on Add Multiple, it's going to give you a pop-up, and if you don't see this pop-up, please check in your upper right hand corner to see if there's a little pop-up blocker in your URL bar. Please turn the pop-ups on for RM, that way you'll get this pop-up. Once I have my pop-up, again, I'm going to simply, sorry about that, it came out of my screen. I'm going to extend it here so that you can see it. It gives me a title and description, but it doesn't give me a file folder. And I don't have that capability of a file folder here, which is perfectly fine because we're going to drop them into the job. So I'm going to come up and I'm going to give my title. And my description, because these are all the basement area pictures. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to hit select. When I hit select, it's going to bring me into my device, just like whenever I hit that new document to find folders or find items, it's going to bring me into my device. So I tap on my device, I search for where these are at, whether it's on this computer, on another device that I'm hooked into this computer, just go to where those photos are at. And then just simply say I want to pull out all of my basement items. So I'm just going to come in and I'm going to hold down my control key and I'm going to select all of my photos that I need to come in here. And I'm just pulling in a few at this time. I could hit Control A and it selects all of them, and then I just simply hit open and it's going to attach it to that open window. But here I'm just going to select a few, and now I'm going to hit my open. And as you can see, here they are prepping for upload. As you can see, that yellow dot, it keeps flashing. Once it's prepped, it's going to turn green just like you see here. And it may be that, wait a minute, I don't need the bulkhead in there. I can remove that when I had two of the same one in there. Of course, just like in the net version where we did the new document, I can select again. If I hit select again, it's going to bring me right back to where I was at. And if I want to, I can pick up more here simply by tapping on them, hitting open, and as you can see, it's added it to what I already have existing in this window. I can cancel these at any time, and I can hit remove. Once I have them all under the green dot, they're ready to be uploaded. And I'm simply going to tap here on upload. Just like we were in the net on the new document, dependent upon the size of these and the speed of your connection is going to be how fast they're going to upload. So now that they've uploaded, you can see here it gives me a confirmation that they were successfully uploaded. All I need to do now is hit my close button and it's going to close this window out. Once it closes out that window, my screen's going to refresh and it's going to bring me right back into that page. As you can see, they're not attached to any file folder, but I need to move them into this folder. So all I need to do is just check mark the ones that I want to go into specific folders. I may have folders set up for the basement, I may have folders set up for the first floor. However I have my photos set up, I'm just going to take and check mark them, and then I'm going to drag, and as soon as you see that plus sign on basement contents, when you see it attached to your items, you let go and it drops them right in. Now they're all in that particular file folder. Now if you want to see all photos that are in your job, you just simply come down to all photos, and it's going to bring you into that slide view so that you can now see all the photos that are attached to this particular job. Again, dependent upon the size of your files, the speed of your connection is going to be how fast these are going to load into this view. So simply by tapping, sorry, I accidentally got out of there. Simply by tapping on those, it's going to give you a slide view of all the photos. If you want to know more about how to, oops, sorry, I keep doing that. As you can see, once I tap on that, it gives me my arrows, and we can now just slide through all of these photos that are attached to. And as you can see, I have a couple here that have signs. That means that that photo is no longer available, or something was corrupted with that photo and it's not pulling in. If you have any questions on how to use any of these items in the Document and Pics tab, please don't hesitate to get in contact with your administrator or even possibly your trainer. And thank you for taking your time today to watch this video.